Hey folks, Gier here. We're trying something new here on the channel. So instead of going through and doing playthrough, a lot of people have asked me to do tutorials and what sort of things that I look through for assets that I download. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and make a couple of list videos, then we're going to dive into a new project here on the channel. So we're going to start with this bus here because we all know that I love my buses. So what do I look for when I am downloading a new asset? Well, first thing that I look for is beauty. You know, I know how corny. If it strikes my eye, if it's something unique, something that I can put into my city. This is a little bit different since it is a vehicle. I look for utility, I look for alterations, I look for usability. This is a very useful tool. It is a bus, so it's going to be used a lot in my city. So next thing that I look for, especially with vehicles, is it from a name that I'm familiar with? Californian YT, I actually know them from another Discord, and I'm familiar with their work, so I'm not too worried about them. Next thing I do is I go through, look through the description. Always read the description. It gives a history of their work. And then I look down here in the comments. Before I commented right here on the 24th, Jack commented. So I'm actually not afraid to download this because somebody I know already commented on it. So I went ahead and downloaded this. Now, what do I look for when I go for other things? Let's go into a map. So let's go back up. Another example would be a map. So let's look a little bit back. La Ville du Québec, which we should get back into. So this beautiful, beautiful map done by the one and only Mr. Miyagi with Funkenstein. What I look for is the first one is required DLCs. I have all the DLCs installed because my computer can handle it. But if your computer can only handle a certain amount of DLCs, be sure to look at the required DLCs. Then I look at the required items because saying that is very hard. Horse chestnut, fall trees, linden trees, liquid amber, American sweet gum. So it's just a bunch of trees that it requires. I can download that, that's not a problem. The main thing is find Anarchy 202. So that right there is a major one. So let's open that up. So it opened up to this. This is a Find Anarchy mod. What it does is it allows for finer angles for your roads. So, okay, we can allow that. That's not a problem. Let's jump back into this. Let's look at the description. Okay, so the next thing again is I look at the created by. Wonderful. Mr. Miyagi is a well-known map creator and also known as a community leader. Here, let's open up their... Look at all these maps they've created on their profile. They're also known as a community leader. So definitely fine. And they have over 5 pages of comments, so I'm not too worried about this. They're bilingual, so yeah. This is great. So what we're gonna do is now we're gonna go into buildings. Let's look at a building. Let's just take power station number 7 for the sake of it. This is power station number 7 with the annex. Okay, perfect. So this is a very plain power station. It's very good if you're doing an older town. It's a very common building in older towns like Detroit, like Ottawa. You know, different areas of the city have older buildings like this well hidden. So, looking at the description. See, we're going to stop right here and we're going to talk about this asset. 20 48 by 1024 textures. That's a very important digit. The bigger these digits are, the more it's going to take out of your computer to load, the more RAM that it takes away. Like, ideally, your building should not take a lot of RAM to load. If it takes RAM to load one building, then there's a problem. But there's a lot of great work here. Evan Tree is an amazing person. I might commission them for a personal project. I'm not too sure yet. I got a lot of feelers out there, so. But yeah, that's what I look for when I'm looking at a bunch of things. When I'm looking for maps. When I'm looking for buses. When I'm looking for vehicles. When I'm looking for a bunch of different things. So I hope that helps a little bit. This is a good map, by the way. It's very pretty. I'm gonna be featuring this, I think. I'm not too sure. A little bit of a preview. It's a beautiful map. Done by Mr. Miyagi and Funkenstein. I hope I'm saying that right. And yeah. So thank you for tuning in. And we will see you next time.